I don't know if you've been following the Epic Games versus Apple news that has been coming out lately, but it's painting quite the picture about Sony. Let's talk about what's been unveiled thus far. Okay, so if you remember back around 2018, there was this whole Fortnite crossplay thing. It was a little bit of a controversy because Epic Games wanted to add crossplay to their Fortnite game, right? So everybody could sort of play together. And basically, in the Epic versus Apple case, a ton of insight has been revealed because there's personal emails and stuff like that that are being entered as court documents, which means they're now a matter of public record. So here's what happened. When Epic basically went to PlayStation and said, "Hey, look, we are gonna do this." And here's what that email said. It said, "We love working with PlayStation and we want this to be win-win. The longer this drags out, it will be less so. I can't think of a scenario where Epic doesn't get what we want. That possibility went out the door when Fortnite became the biggest game on PlayStation. Here's what I propose. They give them data, the esports API integration. We announce crossplay in conjunction with Sony. Epic goes out of its way to make Sony look like heroes. You pick the when, where, how." And then so this email went out and it's pretty nuts. Gio Corsi, and this is according to The Verge, Sony's senior director of developer relations at the time, dismissed the idea of crossplay, noting that cross-platform play is not a slam dunk no matter the size of the title, which is nuts. So they shot it down. Sony did not agree to the deal, basically. And as we know, that did not go so well in Sony's favor. The internet found out about it, they raged, and Sony fixed it. Fixed it because they were pressured to. So let's talk about what else was going on, because they've been throttling crossplay not just for Fortnite. Fortnite was sort of the thing that broke the camel's back. I can't remember the saying, but yeah. So basically, other games like Minecraft and Rocket League were charged for adding crossplay. Sony would charge developers if they made money on other platforms. And the rationale was, here's the quote. This is from PC Gamer. "If the proportion of PSN revenue share divided by the PS4 gameplay share for a title is less than 85 cents in any given month, the partner will pay Sony a royalty to offset the reduction in revenue. So it's fine if you make $1 million in revenue, for example, if $900,000 of that revenue is made on the Sony platform." To give you some context there. And then some other quotes were, "To enable crossplay under the agreement, developers are required to share monthly reports with Sony detailing the PS4 revenue share." So all this was going on. And, fast forward a few years, we know that Sony is investing in Epic now. And so now they're all good, I guess, even after all this happened and all these conversations were being had in the background, right? Here's what Epic CEO Tim Sweeney of Epic had to agree to the terms for Fortnite crossplay to be allowed on the PS4. If somebody were primarily playing on PlayStation but paying on iPhone, then this might trigger compensation, he said in court on Monday. And they talked about then going out of the way. So just seeing all this, it's absolutely crazy. And somebody actually posted a full breakdown of what this means for smaller developers. Like, I had no idea it was bad. Like, I know I didn't like it, but when you start reading about the specifics about the revenue share and like what that means for smaller developers and everything, you start to get this really, really interesting picture. So in the form that they have here, they actually have it broken down. Calculation example, and it's brand and PlayStation and everything. This is a court document. So month one, cross-platform revenue, $1,000 or $1 million. PSN revenue, $900,000. PSN revenue share, 90%. PS4 gameplay share, 95%. Cross-platform revenue share, $0. Now, it looks like if they made $1 million cross revenue, but PSN only made $600,000, then the bill would have been $52,500 for month two. I'm not sure. I'll just put up the graph because I'm just trying to read it. Yeah. So 52,500 is the additional amount owed by publisher to SIE as cross-platform revenue share. That's nuts. So they made a policy where if you make money on another platform, you have to pay Sony. Sony's still making money for having your game on their platform, but they're not making $1 million. They're not getting their cut of the $1 million. They're getting their cut of the $600,000. That is just nuts. This is not a good look, in my opinion. I don't know how you cut this. Like, yeah, you can say this is just business, but it's like there's other ways to handle this than saying, hey, if you launch on another platform. It definitely like we don't know if Xbox or Microsoft does this either, right? So we don't have any context there as to what the competition has been doing in this space. But I mean, when you start looking at how this impacts a smaller developer, like the creator of Fez or whatever games would be cross-platform coming out on two platforms. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Sorry. I'm bad at this. And I'm also very tired. I had a lot of stuff happen the other day. So there was a tweet in the PC Gamer article that sort of broke down what that meant for smaller developers and how much they ended up paying. And basically, yeah, they end up paying money to Sony. It's just nuts. Like, how did it go on that long? Is it still like that? Like, this is largely just me reacting to the article. I took a few notes and I'm flabbergasted. How could this happen? I mean, the answer is always money, right? But yeah. So then finally The Verge said, there may have been other good reasons for Sony to stop blocking crossplay as well. 3 months after the Epic Games emails, Sony was facing a backlash when it blocked Fortnite crossplay and eventually backed down in late 2018 with a new policy change to enable crossplay in certain games. Probably like Fortnite, like Destiny, etc. No, Destiny doesn't have crossplay. It has you can play within the PlayStation 4 ecosystem, but not cross-platform, which might be something coming at a later date. Anyway, yeah, I just sort of wanted to talk about this story because it's really, really interesting, and I don't think it paints a great picture about some of the policies that Sony's been implementing. I think it's really strange that this would just be sort of a blanket thing for adding crossplay. I think the main reason people don't like it, like online, you see the reaction to this, it's like, wow, this is not good. And I think they are reacting that way. It just seems really anti-developer and it seems really anti-gamer at the end of the day. So I think that's why people are reacting that way. I'd love to hear what you think. Is sort of a shocking story to see come out of this court case because it's supposed to be Epic versus Apple, but it's turning into a lot of dirty laundry about Sony coming out between Epic and Sony, which is sort of surprising because Epic and Sony, I think, are good. We'll see after this court case plays out, right? All right, well, that's it for this video. Hey, I'm really, really tired today, but thank you for watching. If you like these sort of videos where I just talk about a topic, you can hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified like in extra special ways. I don't know what it does. But anyway, yeah, memberships are turned on. Thank you so much to those of you who have become a member. I really, really appreciate the support. Thank you. I'm tired. Have a good day. I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody.